everyone. I'm going to record this live because I think I owe it to you guys. Those of you who love and have been following Guy, I want to let you know that she has been diagnosed with Ecuniculi, which is the bad news because it sucks for her. The good news is it's curable. And little by little, she's becoming her normal self again, no matter how much the enemy tries to attack her or me. We always win with God and his ultimate plan. Sometimes he had me thinking that or the enemy had me thinking she wasn't gonna make it, to be very honest. But here we are. She's eating, she's pooing, she's peeing, she's trying to regain her balance. If you look up Ecuniculi, it's a parasite that will come out of nowhere. You guys who follow me know she lives in a spacious apartment with lots of room to play, and she gets everything she needs. Welcome, whoever came in. This is the explanation as to why I haven't posted new videos in a while. It's because we've been dealing with that. So, while she was potty trained and free roaming, recently we've had to have a temporary home for her in a storage box to make sure that we could monitor her and that she's safe. Otherwise, she'll roll and roll and roll until her balance returns. She's also been on, so her Ecuniculi status is a head tilt to the left. So she's been tilting to the left a lot. Once her medications kick in and her body fully heals, she will go back to her balancing and roaming. She just needs to be monitored. Hi Sprite X6, she is a French lop. Her ears are supposed to flop forward for educational purposes. For those who love her very much and have been following this channel for a while, I'm giving you guys information about her health condition. So her health condition will cause her ears to go upwardly depending on if it's a right head tilt or a left head tilt. So this is a parasite that can get triggered out of nowhere in an otherwise healthy bunny. Obviously, if the environment has more triggers to cause a flare-up, then, thank you, mean kids. I appreciate it. All prayers are appreciated because these are, 1 second, please. Yeah, these are God's precious animals, so we have to take care of them. The Bible says we have dominion over animals, but that doesn't mean we should eat them. Great question, Sprite X6. The French lop is not the largest. Oh, well, maybe it is the largest lop bunny. Now, when I got her, she was 4 months old in 2021, so you could do the math. She's about 4.5 now, or 5. And she was this tiny little thing. That's why I named her Guy, because she looked like a little butterball. That'll tell you her size at the time. But she was a little butterball, and they told me that she wasn't gonna get larger than she did. But I'm glad that she did. She's usually 5 pounds because of the Ecuniculi, and we're staying positive. That's why I'm here on live. I'm not avoiding you guys. We're staying really positive and prayer, a lot of prayer, okay? I know she'll walk again with the grace of God because our God is a God of promises. Anyways, I got sidetracked because of my ADHD. Oh yeah, I'm happy that I was able to give her enough food to get way bigger than they had anticipated. So I don't really play Roblox, but I'm open to learning about it. I know that the children that I work with love Roblox so very much. Yes, main kids, thank you for bringing that up. These kind of pillows, they were gonna give her a cone, like a tiny mini cone, but I try to put pressure like this on her, and we have the travel pillows. Yeah, hi Ibrahim, how are you today? But yeah, Annabeth McCarthy, very good point. You see, she's trying to touch her head up, so that's a really good sign. Also, the fact that she's grooming and not lethargic. Believe it or not, this is not like her being lethargic. She's actually huffing and puffing and moving around. And the important thing is that I have her supported on the bottom. If you ever get a bunny, make sure they always feel very supported on the bottom of their bum. Because back in the olden times, our grandparents, great-grandparents, they would hold them by the fat on top, which is, I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm not gonna point it out because I'm trying to stretch her out. I'm not doing this just for the video. I'm trying to stretch her body out, kind of like physical therapy, or yeah. Let me put her down for a sec. She has to get breaks in between. Yeah, so back in the olden days, we would hold them like behind their neck, right? Basically. Yeah, we're not supposed to do that. I don't know, it just doesn't seem very kind to me. Maybe it doesn't affect them, but I personally would not hold my bunny like that. I would make sure she's supported, considering they're prey animals. You're from Iran. Cool, Ibrahim. Very, very cool. Iran is a beautiful place. I feel very hopeful and positive because I have Jesus in me. Still feel his love inside of me no matter what. And then let's see. What's axolotl? 22 years. Cool, so we're a decade apart. Are you from India? We love India. Well, I named her Ghee because I love to eat ghee. I'm in the process, I was not thinking of going live, but I'm in the process of compiling footage of her going through this Ecuniculi journey. So you could see when it began, progressing to when she is completely healthy and her normal self again, which will be coming soon. Trust. I trust in the Lord, so I know that he's gonna come through for me because he's a God of promises. And to be honest, she's still very young, so it wouldn't make sense for her to not get better. So there's Ghee, everybody. Say bye, Mama. Just wanted to give you guys an update because you deserve it. You've been following her for a while. So a axolotl can eat fish and can... Ooh, I'll look that up, Annabeth. See, she's licking me. She's doing well. She's hanging in there, guys. She's gonna be her regular self again soon. Thank you for your prayers, kindness, comments, and keep on liking and showing support. Message retracted. Why, Shivansh? All right, I'm gonna put her down just to sleep, take a little nap. Does she get cerebrum compositum? I'm gonna have to look that up. I know she's on like 5 medications right now, including taking critical care, which we're decreasing because I don't use Instagram, Shivansh. Not at the moment, sorry. I feel like it's so toxic. I prefer YouTube. She's eating her hay again. Not right now because she's in a stretching position. She's been eating more hay and greens, so as she continues to eat again and regain her appetite, she doesn't need as much critical care. So as opposed to like 4 syringes, she'll only need 1 to get through the day. Ooh, let me put her down. So we are using a lot of pillows to manipulate the neck to make sure it's up and stretching. Not gonna lie, this has been a really tough journey. Not because I'm not going through this, she's going through this, but for me to see her going through this, it's really hard for me. Like, it's all about her. It's all about her recovery. Shivansh, thank you for calling Ghee your favorite rabbit. Eat up, sweetheart. Oh, thank you. Yes, to Ghee. Aw. Likes to dig her head into towels. Flopped. I'll show you guys. She just flopped in her little container. See, and we're giving her sunlight because sunlight kills parasites. So we know that when she gets sunlight during the day, it's gonna go away quicker. And it has. So I'm going to manipulate the pillow for her neck to stand upwardly. I'm gonna do that now soon. I speak Spanish, a little bit of Hindi and Arabic. Hi, Shivansh. Maji, right? If you're from India. All right, I have to take care of her, guys. So if you don't have any more questions, thank you for being here. This is an update on Ghee. If I don't come back on live again soon, it's because I'm working on the compilation video, growing upwardly towards her recovery. Aw, mean kids, thank you so much. You know, I had a connecting flight that went through Germany when I was traveling in around 2019 to India, and you know, the Germans were so kind. Shivansh, I don't really use Instagram, sorry, Shivansh. Yes, so the Germans were really kind at the airport. Germans have a bad rep of like being cold and, you know, and it's not that you guys are cold, that's propaganda. You guys are actually really nice people. You're just strict and disciplined, and that's what Americans, I think we need more of. God bless you guys. See you later. How do I end the live? Oh, top left corner. Okay, bye everyone. Keep hopping.